I think, for me, the recognition that we're in this great powers competition with China, the 21st century is really going to be defined by who wins that. Is the United States of America or is it communist China? And we've never really had a peer like this, in the sense that not only is it a nuclear power, it's a military power, it's also an economic power. So even with the Soviet Union, they weren't really an economic rival. They were a military rival, they were a nuclear rival, but we've not really had another country like this that we've had to deal with. And I think recently you've seen they've kind of shown their fangs. I mean, they're for real in space. They've built islands in the South China Sea. They've got hypersonic missiles. They have a bigger navy than we have, not a better navy, but a bigger navy. Their shipbuilding capacity dwarfs ours. And so, in some ways, the United States of America took its eye off the ball for a long time, and I think there is a bipartisan recognition of that dynamic with us and China. So then the question becomes, what do you do about it? And I think it's having this kind of, we want to protect the homeland, but also recognize they're our chief threat. And so, what do we need to do to meet the moment? And so that means being more nimble in procurement. It means sort of questioning some assumptions and getting reformers in the Pentagon where they're making a lot of these decisions that for a long time are kind of clumsy and bulky and awkward. We've got to be better than that. If you're talking about drone technology, for example, 6 months from now, it's outdated, right? So you can't have a bureaucracy that inhibits that kind of innovation. In many ways, they're not really great innovators, but they're great copiers. And so our advantage has been on the innovation side. But if you have a Pentagon that's kind of stifling innovation, we lose that advantage. So that's been the focus of a lot of what we do. And then, of course, maintaining our superiority. Our submarine class is the best in the world. Our fighters and our bombers are. And so we've been working on sort of the next generation aircraft. St. Louis is the home of Boeing and their military operations. So St. Louis is going to be building the F-47, which is exciting. And but those are the kind of decisions that leaders have to make and stepping in. And so working with this administration now and Secretary Hegseth, they've been very open and accessible to kind of new ideas, and that's what we need right now.